Money matters, Raul. Money, in fact, you can come and join me. You can come and have a seat here with me because I'd like to discuss this with both you and G now.
Come skinner a little.
Yeah, well, it's not really, I suppose it is a kind of like a money skinner, but you know, throughout the entire week we've been chatting about borrowing and lending money, and in our Money Matters segment today, we are going to continue that narrative. As you may know, it's quite a tough issue when it comes to family and friends, but we asked you a tough question online, and this was to weigh in. What's a riskier move, lending money to family or friends? And would you give them a date to pay you back? Or are you flexible? And it's time to go through everyone's thoughts and comments before we ask these two. In fact, let's take a look at them right now.
So, what y'all have to say? So, Sabrina says, flexible. You will wait until the end of time. That's a warning or a
passive-aggressive.
Samyuka saying, I would lend it to any of them in need, and I wouldn't expect it back as they needed the money, and one day I'll need them as well. I'm down with that because the wheel turns. There's a reason why that term is there. I dig that mindset.
And then Samantha Marinas. So to family and friends, if I know their situation is a little downward, but my situation is better, I won't add pressure for a payback. I won't allow them to take advantage, though, but will find ways to help them improve their situation.
When someone starts with,
it's an angel.
So let's break it down.
Let's just chat here.
Well, let's break it down with you. Okay, thoughts on this one?
I'm with G, but I kind of like the fact that you set a date. And let me explain why. I'm someone that likes to encourage independence.
Okay.
So I want you to kind of have a plan with anyone.
Talk about it.
Talk about it. Have a plan. Like, listen, when do you expect that you can pay the money back? Just so that I don't want you to kind of feel like you're stuck in a hole and there's hope, right?
It's always looming, yeah.
If you can't pay it back on that date, and for many reasons which could be justified, I'm not going to be upset.
Yeah.
I just want to understand why and try to help you manage your money in the process.
Okay.
Because I often think that when people get into these situations, it's often because they either mismanaged their money or they did something wrong along the way. So I'm almost trying to help them not make that mistake by providing them with some sort of plan of action. I'm never going to come down and be like, you said this date, where you at? I'm coming for you. My people's going to get you. I'm not like that.
I think any situation like that is going to be so individual and complex. As soon as money and friendships or emotion are mixed in, and look, I'm sure emotion's always there when money's involved, but I think the most important thing is everyone's going to have a slightly different pressure point. Talk about it beforehand.
Yes.
If you are going to be like that and you are giving money under a condition, then say that. From the beginning, this is how I can give you this money, but I need it back by this date, or I need some back by this date, some back by this date. Just be clear about
transparency.
Yeah, I think that's, and also being able to communicate in that way is probably going to help the person just to be able to talk about their situation or talk. And that's often the big help that you need. It's just someone to lean on and talk about it without feeling judged. So maybe there's a lot wrapped up into that. But
communication
I like that.
and discretion as well, because you want to get that person at a braai and not feel awkward. If they're still on their payment plan, you know, you don't want them to feel that way. I think no family member or friend should feel that way at the braai. And I mean, whilst lending money to friends and family, it is indeed a great gesture. We know that. An act of support, of course, it can come with complications. We know this all too well. So remember, we can also rely on our banks in times of need. Loans come in all shapes and sizes and can be used for whatever emergency you need. Currently, NEDBANK have a fantastic offer. If you take out a personal loan and open a Savvy account with them, you will get a 200 Rand cash back every month for the duration of your loan. For all the details, you can visit this website, nedbank.co.za.
Join the bank that's best for your loan. Choose up to 200 Rand cash back monthly with a personal loan. Apply for a personal loan and a Savvy account today. NEDBANK. See money differently.